Hello folks, and welcome here to Divine Fine Motors. And first of all, as always, thank you so much for being here. God bless you, your friends, your family, your neighbors, everybody you're in contact with. And again, thank you so much for taking the time to visit us here and to shop with us and to buy a car from us here at Divine Fine Motors. Let me introduce myself real quick and get this out of the way. I'm Jack Price. I'm standing out here in front of my home here that I share with my lovely wife. We've raised 3 of our beautiful children here. We've been here about 13 years. We live in a place called Palm Harbor, folks, and Palm Harbor is very close to Tampa, Clearwater, St. Pete on the west coast side of Florida, about halfway down the state. Our dealership is about 30 minutes from here, and what it is a big old, goodness gracious, almost 4,000 square foot facility that I keep all of my cars in. After I take the pictures and videos, I take them over there so they don't even get dirty. You have to have an appointment even to see one of my cars if you haven't seen it online. I'm a very exclusive dealer. I go out and handpick everything that I sell. I drive everything that I sell. I clean everything that I sell, and everything I sell is absolutely phenomenal. You'll love it. As I said, we've raised 3 of our beautiful kids here. We've sent 2 of them to the University of Florida up in Gainesville. They are Gators, and the little baby just left to college this year, and she got into Yale University. Go Yale Bulldogs. They just won their first national championship today, NCAA, in basketball. But folks, listen, I've been in the car business it's been almost 25 years now, praise God. My wife and I decided after I worked for Furman BMW that I worked for Furman BMW as a eBay director for them. They taught me how to do eBay, and I did eBay there with them. I left a little fuel door open, but anyway, I stayed there about 4 years, and my wife and I decided to go ahead and get our own dealer's license. We became independent Florida automobile dealers about 6 years ago, and we're happy to say thank you, all of you people who have done business with us over the last 6 years. Thank you all who have sent us so many referrals, so many of your families, your friends, your pastors, your doctors, your mailman, everybody, teachers, all that. We really appreciate you. We appreciate all the referrals you've sent us, all your friends, and all those of you that are watching. I have something really, really special here that I just got at a Corvette and a Corvette kind of hot rod show. We have it once a year here in Central Florida. We have some of the nicest cars that you'll ever find anywhere there. And I called my son. I said, son, I'm looking at a 1986 Mustang, and it says CVO. My son, he's in West Virginia. He is a car fanatic. He said, Dad, he said, if it's an 86, that is the Special Vehicles Operation turbocharged 4-cylinder Mustang that they come out with. They only made about 10,000 of those cars. 86 was the last year they made that. He said, if you can get that thing, he said, grab it. And that's what I did. I had a Mustang guy that's a big Shelby Mustang, a Mustang person, and all that stuff. Just here the other day, they were talking about how great it is. Thank you so much. There's some of my neighbors. Thank you so much. Out for an enjoyable walk. But anyway, he looked at this car, and big Mustang guy, and he said, Jack, he said, if you got that thing anywhere under $10,000, he said, brother, you stole it. And he said, you've got something really, really special there. So anyway, I want to commend all of you Mustang people, all you Chevrolet people, all you car collectors, fanatics, whoever you are. I have a 1986 Ford Mustang SVO, one of only 347 made in white. This car has, well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to read you all the stuff about it. You're not going to believe what all this car comes with. Now, I'm sure there might be cars out there that are better than this one, but I guarantee you there are not too many. First of all, you're going to get everything that came with this car new. This is the owner's manual. This is pictures of it, bless his heart. This is all the stuff that came with this car from Ford. Look at this. Can you believe this? all the stuff. You're going to get all that stuff. It's got these Connie shocks on this, or a special thing for Ford. I mean, this thing's got shocks where I didn't even know you put shocks. So you get all of this stuff. This is original stuff. You get some photographs, bless his heart, I guess, of the old fella who had it. But anyway, you're going to get all that. But this is what this car is. 1986 Mustang SVO Classic. It's all original miles, 63,200 miles. It's got a little more than that on it now. 2.3 liter inline 4 single overhead cam turbocharger with air-to-air intercooler. Max 18 PSI boost. It has a new head gasket on it, new water pump, timing gear, and radiator. I was told this is one of the nicest, unmolested, unrestored SVOs out there, folks. It's really a super, super nice vehicle. So anyway, it's got new head gasket, water pump, timing gear, and a new radiator on it. It has a Ford multi-sport roller cam followers and rockers upgrade. It has multi-port fuel injection, cockpit controlled fuel calibration for regular and premium fuels. It's got a calibration thing inside there from the factory that controls your fuel. A fuel pump, a Carter electric HP with Hypertech fuel pressure regulator. That's an upgrade. It has a compression ratio of 8.01 to 1. Horsepower rated at 300 horses on this thing, and they're so light. This was built for racing. It was built for the track. Torque 255, and exhaust is a 3-inch downpipe dual front to rear with super turbo mufflers. That was an upgrade on it, folks. It's got the original exhaust on this car. It's just amazing. Transmission's heavy duty 5-speed manual Hurst shifter. That's right, Hurst shifter, Warner linkage for shorter throw, a world-class T5. A rear axle ratio of 3.73 traction lock. So it's got a locking limited slip differential, suspension, front Connie shocks, anti-roll bar, Teflon line, rear Quadra Shark, telescopic Connie gas shocks with higher spring rates. Brakes, this thing's got disc brakes on the front and the back, and blah, blah, blah. There are only one of 347 Oxford Whites ever made. So that's what you got. Now, inside this folder this man had, you're going to get this. And it just shows what he's done. In 2014, he replaced the battery and cables. He put head gaskets, a timing cover, entered something complete, tune-up, oil change and everything on May 30th of 2013. Replaced all fluids, rear oil, rear differential, trans brakes, new radiator, heater core, anti-freeze flush, thermostat, blah, 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 new brakes and rotors, new something hardware and seals on 2012. And he's got all this stuff. He's got all of these SVO facts. So you're going to get all of this stuff. He's got all kinds of writings about the Mustang. I mean, just page after page after page. You get all of this. He's got all kinds of repair work here. You're going to, not all kinds, but some repair invoices. One of them's like $2,000. You're going to get all of that. You're going to get a vehicle, folks. I tell you what, now this is a fact. The inside of this car is perfection. Perfection. There's a couple little knobs on the heater. Hold on just a minute. Let me get this in here. On the heater, little knob things. One of them's cracked, and the other one's kind of just halfway there. I'm talking 2 little black knobs. But folks, let me tell you something. The inside of this car is perfection. Underneath this car, it's all original. All the motor stuff. I'm going to set this stuff right over here. Let me show you something. The seats. Look at the seats. This is all original equipment. This is all original. Look at the console. Big Hurst shifter. They hadn't had a Hurst shifter in there since the Boss Mustang. This thing's got a stereo system, cassette player. There's your fuel pump gauge things, calibration, ashtray. Look at the ashtray. This is all factory original stuff. Lighter looks like it's never been used. I'm telling you guys and girls, there's not a crack in any of the dash. All the little speaker covers are like new. Inside the glove compartment, the light comes on still inside there. It's got the little power buttons for the trunk. The floor mats, original floor mats. All the carpet. looks immaculate. All the door panels, all your hinges. Look at your door panels and stuff. It's a little stuff there I got on it. Sorry about that. It even has power windows and power locks. It's a super, super nice car, guys and girls. If you're looking for something special, you found it. It's got all the little knobs on this. All the little plastic things are there. Look at all your rubber seals and everything. Perfection. The back seat, folks, looks like it's never been set in. It is perfect, and they fold down. Look at the panels in the back. The back floor, the back carpet, perfection, perfection. Back of the seats, the headliner, perfect. It even has a sunroof in it. Have you seen enough? You better call me. 727-460-4283. Listen, this car is going to sell before the auction's over, folks. I don't know how many of these are out there, but there's not very many. Look at that. The back seat folds down. Look how clean. It even has the cargo cover on the back. Yes, the cargo cover. I mean, look at this. Not a crack anywhere. Everything works. Stereo works. Power windows work. Now listen, the AC was blowing hot, so when I find somebody who does the R12 or whatever that stuff's called, I'm going to get that charged up. But look at this. Look at the back seats. Or the back in here. In these back seats, they just click back. Look at this. Look at this cargo cover. Try to find one of those 30 years old now that'll work. They don't hardly work when they're 5 years old anymore. That's some heavy-duty stuff right there, buddy. Carpet is perfection. Got your little tie-down things like new. Look. Here, look. Look at that. Look at all the plastic, how nice. Even under here, all this stuff looks absolutely great. Super, super nice car. Let me try to hurry here. Outside, the paint looks great. You got this big double stacker spoiler. Look at the exhaust, folks. I'm pretty sure that's the original exhaust, too. There's all those shocks they're talking about. All kinds of shock stuff under here. It's got the big, called Super Turbo mufflers. It's all original, folks. Look. Big. There's the exhaust, though. That's all the original exhaust. Look underneath it. How nice it is underneath there. Look at this. This is a 30-year-old, absolute collectible classic car. Runs and drives. I'm going to go ahead and start it. And then let me show you your engine compartment here. Find the keys. Oh yeah, it's got 3 sets of keys to it. Hold on here. It's got some keys in here. Yep, it's got 3 sets of keys. I've misplaced 2 sets already. I hope they're not sliding down in that thing. Anyway, wait till you hear this thing. It sounds awesome. Let me turn this down. Nice stereo system. Everything works. Turbocharged. Big booster thing works great. All the lights, the horn, big CVO, leather wrapped steering wheel. All your lights work. This thing even has illuminated sun visor. Power windows, power locks, cruise. I think it's got cruise. No, it doesn't have cruise. Look at that. I'm going to open this hood, let you hear how nice this thing sounds. Bear with me. As you can tell, I'm pretty excited about it. Listen, somebody's going to get an awesome vehicle. Folks, that's all original. Big Ford turbo. Even has a Motorcraft battery. Okay, so there you go. I got to get off here. I stayed too long. Only get 15 minutes. God bless you. Give me a call.